A few times a week, Sue Ellen Patchison heads out early and makes her way here, where she volunteers.
Good morning.
It's also where she gets a week's worth of rice and veggies.
With the food bank's help, we're able to eat meat 4 times a month.
According to one of Canada's largest food banks, there are more people like Patchison than ever before.
We are in a crisis.
Toronto's Daily Bread Food Bank saw more visits last month than ever in its 40-year history. With many incomes falling behind inflation, the food bank is calling on Ontario to top up social assistance.
We know the policies to be implemented. Now you need the leadership and courage to be able to implement those policies.
Some have criticized the federal government's new one-time grocery rebate for low-income earners as not going far enough.
Canada is strong economically. We have a strong balance sheet, but our resources aren't infinite.
Advocates say the best fix would be to tie social assistance to inflation.
It's always been clear that those income supports were insufficient. They've just gotten more insufficient over these last few months.
Researchers say provinces like New Brunswick, Quebec, and British Columbia are making some progress, while Nova Scotia and Ontario are lagging behind. Alberta has announced it will re-index its programs in its latest budget, but there's doubt that will happen fast enough.
The trends that we're seeing continue to be increased demand and decreased donations.
Even so, Patchison says she's lucky.
Most days we eat maybe 1 meal, occasionally 2 meals a day. There's a lot of people who are a lot worse off than I am, a lot worse off.
A stark reminder of just how much some are struggling. Lisa Shing, CBC News, Toronto.